Hi, this is just going to be a fairly short little video here. I didn't do anything last month, I'm getting kind of lazy, I guess. But I have made a little bit of progress on trying to get some kind of electronics working on it. And currently, even though it does have a tendency to feedback, and I'm not sure, frankly, whether it is what you might call vibrational feedback or radio frequency RF feedback. Probably a little of both. Um, but I have gotten it working. It's not a dramatic increase in volume, but I did get something, and I also got the tone distiller from CB Giddy hooked in and working. Although if you get above their, well, it's a 0, 1, 2, 3, 4 setting, and if you get above 2, 3, or 4, really hits the feedback pretty bad. But anyway, just to summarize what I've got here now so far, um, I do have a little light on top so that when I turn it on, I can at least see that I've turned the amplifier on. I don't have one for the tone distiller in the back. It's powered with a little switch in the back, but I'm trying to figure out how I can get that, how I can place it. Um, anyway, so I have a little rod piezo pickup here, which then goes up to a I don't know whether it would properly be termed a preamp or a gain on this knob, which then goes into the tone distiller here, okay, and thence to the amplifier here. Switch on, see, light on, and one thing I have to do is turn both I'm just going to call it gain, and the volume uh, all the way up to get pretty much anything. And it's not dramatic, but it is self-contained. I have a speaker, finally got something that would work in here. Just in case, I put some foam around it to try and cut down on vibration, okay? And I also have a good bit of copper foil inside surrounding most of the components. But it's not 100% surrounded, so I don't know if it's doing any good at all. But again, it works. At one point, I thought my whole problem was the fact that I had the speaker on the inside, and I actually put a little output here, and then was getting pretty much the same problem no matter where the speaker was placed. So I went back to experimenting inside, and I hit on something that at least works. So let me run through the just play some simple things with demonstrating different configurations. So, all right, so far the big knob doesn't do anything yet. Eventually, I hope it will, but I'm not certain at this point. I'm not certain much beyond what I've got in there is ever going to get in there. But anyway, so, okay. Going on with This is just going to be a simple strum and pick out just some noodling kind of thing here to kind of demonstrate. I'm going to try to do all of the things at the same intensity of my plucking the strings because I don't want to, play it louder when I'm trying to demonstrate it actually how much it does or does not amplify. So this is just straight. The acoustic still works just like it did before, and luckily I didn't mess that up. Um, anyway, so don't you know that the air conditioning just came in? So there's doubtless a little bit of a hiss that wasn't there a minute ago. That's the air conditioner. Sounds like a jet blowing, taking off here. But we're getting into that time of year. It comes on most of the time. Okay, now, first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to turn on the amp itself, light on, okay, all the way up, gain all the way up. Okay, now let's see if that made any difference. Okay, now turning on the tone distiller. Okay, leaving it on the 0, which is a bypass. But I seem to detect a little tonal difference for whatever reason. All right, turning it up to 1. Okay, 2. Okay, now here's where things start happening, and they're not good things. Actually, it's already building up a feedback. Whoa! And then the highest setting. And that's enough of that. Always got to remember to turn all the electronics off because I don't want to run down my batteries. Anyway, so that's kind of what I've accomplished. It's a long, slow road, and I'm not finished yet, but at least I've got something working, such as it is. Now, what I'm going to do is just for the heck of it, I'm going to go ahead and attempt to play something just because I'd like to play something, not just give a little demo of the electronics. Um, so turn it back on. And I'm going to do it at setting 1 because that seems to be the one that has the nicest, or I don't know, nice, not the right word, but the it is a balance of um, you know it gets I can hear just a little bit of feedback trying to start at times, but it's not too bad, at least to me. Yeah. Okay, so and that's pretty much it. I'm gonna see how this is, and if it's not too bad, I'm gonna put it out there. Bye bye.